I'm going to take the introduction of the guys. Michael Okola, of course, Oluwato Biloba, and the team they're supporting. And of course, give us a 1 minute introduction before we go for the battle. So, guys, over to you, fast one. Olympic Lyon, 2001 team to 2008, and of course, PSG, 2013 to 2020 team. Your introduction. Who wants to build the card can build the card.
PSG are the current champion.
Okay, any idea?
Guide of honor.
Yes, I'm even excited that you acknowledge that. Once again, good afternoon. PSG is a French club that was founded in the year 1970. And they are a formidable side when it comes to French Ligue. They started winning trophies in the year 1982 and in 1986 they won their first Ligue 1 title. PSG actually in those periods, in that particular era when they started winning the French Ligue 1 title, they developed the penchant for attack-minded football. That's attacking style of football, and it is the style of football that they carried on to the present era, and in the process dominating the French Ligue 1 like nobody has ever done so. Invariably, they have won the heart of many fans all over the world, in France and of course beyond. PSG are a force to be reckoned with when it comes to French Ligue 1.
Okay, thank you so much, Toby Loba. That's a bit of an intro from Toby Loba supporting PSG. Michael Oko.
Yeah, I'm very happy once again. I'm here to support Lyon, who have done very, very well in the course of the 7 years when they won the league back to back to back to back. Lyon was founded in 1950. No club has come close to matching Lyon's historic period of success from around the turn of the new millennium, when between 2002 and 2008, the club crafted one of the most august and unlikely period of domestic domination seen throughout all of Europe football history. PSG did it 4 league titles on a row, but Lyon did it 7 league titles on a row. I think we should take a bow for that already.
I think we should take a bow for that already. Olympic Lyon, 2001 to 2008, 7 straight league titles. PSG, 2013 to 2020, 7 straight league titles. That is the topic this afternoon. Between Toby Loba versus Michael. Okay, the next 3 minutes. We allow the Tussle to give an in-depth breakdown on why PSG is better than Lyon or Lyon is better than PSG. So Michael Oko, we'll start from you. 3 good minutes for you to convince people listening that Lyon.
Thank you. Before let me bring you back to 2002 when Ligue 1 was the French League was renamed Ligue 1 in 2002, and since then Lyon has done massively well, because if you can take it back to when the likes of Monaco, Lens, Bordeaux, Nantes, they were dominating the league, and Lyon just came and they did surprise everyone. They won the first league in 2001-2002 season. It was a dramatic last day win. They had to tussle with Lens. So then they were led by a coach. The name of their coach was Santini. And then in 2002-2003, they had a new coach, Paul Ligon. So he led them to another campaign whereby this time around they didn't have to wait for a dramatic title win like the previous season, the 2001-2002. In 2003-2004, Lyon continued their dominance. They retained the league again for the 3rd time. In 2004-2005, they also still reclaimed the league. 2005, 2006 they did, 2006, 2007. But one thing we need to note is that Lyon did this without signing any high profile. Like if take note of PSG's dominance, they had to sign the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, Cavani, Ibrahimovic. They had to sign stars, Thiago Silva. Lyon sold their star player that had a say in their title win. Let me bring you back to Michael Essien that joined Chelsea from Lyon. We saw Karim Benzema join Lyon and join Real Madrid from Lyon. And one beauty about Karim Benzema and another player I will mention is Ben Arfa that was produced from their academy. That we need to look into. PSG is a team that look into buying various stars from all around Europe. They don't really build team from the academy. And Lyon did this with a very they really did well, and they amazed the world because they won the league 7 consecutive times. I think PSG with their array of stars could not do that. Monaco came in and destroyed their dominance when they won it 4 straight time, and Monaco came back to win the league, and since then PSG has been dominated because we know they have the stars in the league, so that is no surprise.
Okay, that is from Michael Okon supporting Olympic Lyon. 2001 to 2008, they won 7 straight titles. Now to Tobiloba, 3 minutes for you to talk about PSG.
First
2013 to 2020.
First and foremost, I would like to react to what Michael said about.
No reaction yet.
Okay, yeah, that'll be later. PSG are a dominant force in French football. In short, they have revolutionized domestic dominance when it comes to European football. It's not an easy task for a team to set records upon records, breaking records that had previously been set by the likes of Saint-Etienne when they were dominating in the 80s, which happens to be the most successful club in the history of French Ligue 1. PSG won 6 league titles, quite all right, between the years 2013 and 2020. Right? They won 6 titles. But then, you want to look at the season when they were unable to win the title. They finished the season with the point tally of 87, which actually is far greater than the point total Lyon could manage in their most successful season. That was the season 2005-2006, where they managed 84 points. PSG are also a club that have been able to harness their resources. Despite the fact that there is FFP rule, they have been able to balance their books. They rarely fall victim when it comes to FFP sanction, because that's actually a package by UEFA that addresses any club that would want to dominate the transfer market by overspending. FFP is meant to ensure that you don't spend beyond your earnings. And PSG, despite the fact that they are mega rich, everybody knows that they are mega rich. We admit to that. But they have been able to even develop so many young players. It will come as a surprise to many of us. Kingsley Coman that came back to haunt them in the Champions League final happens to be a product of PSG Academy. Presnel Kimpembe is another example. A player that has been tipped to captain the French national team in the future. He's doing very fine. Presnel Kimpembe features regularly for PSG. So when you talk about the mix of young stars and established stars, PSG has got that. They've been able to strike a balance. And also, PSG, I was talking about the record earlier. If you check the record books, PSG are the side, this current side, 2013 to 2020, are the side that set the record for the highest number of points in a Ligue 1 season. That's 96. Also, they hold the record of the most wins in a league season. That's 30, and also the highest away wins in the league season. In a league season, that's 15. They managed 15 victories in a season. That's some record. For crying out loud, this team has actually produced a domestic dominance that we have never seen before.
PSG versus Olympic Lyon. You can watch us live on Facebook, Pensioners FM. You'll be watching us live. Oluwatobiloba HM Jr. You can see you on Facebook. Of course, also on Twitter at Sports Tussle. At Sports Tussle, you can judge. You can also decide who is the better between Michael and Oluwatobiloba. Of course, when you are casting your vote, you are casting not based on the team, but based on the performances of both Tuslers. I repeat, not based on the team, but performances of both Tuslers. What do you think? Add it more. We'll go to the Tussle part, to the Tussle aspect, and for the next 10 minutes, it will be real Tussle between Michael Okon and of course Oluwatobiloba Adebayo. PSG 2013 to 2020, and of course Olympic Lyon 2001 to 2028. Time for the fire. Over to you guys. PSG versus Olympic Lyon.
Yeah, thank you. Oluwatobiloba has really said his mind. He has impressed, and but there's an adage that says to whom much is given, much is expected. So with all this record you've placed down, PSG having the record the tally, highest margin of win, it should not surprise us.
Are you saying that much is not given to the Lyon side?
You can't compare the amount spent by the PSG side to Lyon,
because
PSG paid a record fee for a certain Neymar. When did Neymar arrive? You support PSG. Don't ask me that question.
Did you know that when Lyon wanted to start their dominance,
okay,
they had the record signing when they signed Sona Henderson? Check the record to kickstart their dominance.
We are talking about two different eras. As a matter of fact, the most expensive player, Mbappe, they had to sign Mbappe. Who was the best player?
After winning how many league titles?
Don't ask me that. Okay.
We are talking about Neymar and Mbappe as if they were the one who kickstarted.
They were not the one. We know they got the best striker in the league. They got a striker in Ibrahimovic. They got Cavani, a striker that will go into any team then and start. So other clubs, they are perfect strikers.
Other clubs do not have other clubs they have good start.
Is
that what you are saying?
One thing that you should respect Lyon for is that almost every season they lose one of their star players doing their dominance.
Because
and they still have that policy. They stick together.
That's because to the best of John Michel Aulas, who is the president of Lyon, that's his own mode of business. That was how he structured his own club.
Football is meant to bring balance between every parastatal. You should not say that because PSG have the money, they have the say. You brought out the say that they had to balance the FFP.
Yes.
I would take it to the back. I'll take it back to when PSG had to loan Kylian Mbappe for a year, and sign him the following season.
That's good business strategy for crying out loud. Is it a crime to have money?
They have got talents across every part of the pitch. So what did Lyon? Okay,
are you admitting now that Lyon did not have talent?
They have got talent, but you can't compare what PSG have. What the resources they have.
What
you know them. The likes of Thiago Silva. They have world class. That's not PSG's fault. They have world class.
It's not PSG's fault that they are rich. It's not their fault that they are rich.
I'm not saying it's their fault.
They are not the richest. They are not even the wealthiest club in the world.
I'm taking you to the fact that
let me tell you,
much is given, much is expected.
Fine.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Fine, I take that.
You're telling me that PSG
fine, I take that.
I don't take that. I won't take that.
I put it to you that Lyon too were the biggest spenders in their era. That is why I was referring to eras. These are two different eras.
Okay.
Then listen.
Even if Lyon are the biggest spenders in their era.
Listen, Zidane was the most expensive player starting from the early 2000s, even up through the late 2000.
Things change.
For crying out loud,
this
if you bring that
economy,
same Zidane
okay,
to the current transfer market, you
Okay.
know how much it will cost?
yeah, we should know that everything changes. The world does not even stop. The words rotate. So
It's
so
not PSG
is no
sport
point.
that
That is no
even an
point.
average player these days costs up to like 50 million euros. We see it every time in the transfer market. Even average players. That's not PSG sport.
I get
For
you
crying
that
out
it's
loud,
not PSG
this same
sport.
PSG
But
has not broken any rule.
What
Have they?
I've brought
Have they broken
out for
any
you,
rule?
what I've brought out for you is
Did
that
FFP sanction them?
we should not be surprised with
Look,
how they dominated this. We
everything-
should never be surprised.
We should be surprised.
Let's give kudos to Lyon. Lyon won this 7 straight time. What happened to PSG? Why didn't PSG win it 7 straight time?
And
What
did you
happened?
know?
Okay,
Did
you
you
brought us
know?
the fact that
Okay.
PSG had 87 points.
Yes.
Lyon had 84
That
points.
is that
So
not
that is no
that-
excuse.
we are talking about- we are talking
Let me take you to
Lyon
another
were
league.
struggling.
Let me take you to
They were
English
having
Premier
60
League.
they are winning- they were winning the league
Go and look at
68
the title win of
60
Manchester
something
United.
points. Can you imagine?
When Manchester United could not even
Compared to a
have
team
what
that is
the
winning
likes
with
of
90
Liverpool and Man City are currently having. So you want to just undermine that achievement because they did not have what PSG had then.
Look,
I
I'm
think
not here.
that is no point.
Look, I'm
That
not
is
here
no
to
point.
discredit Lyon.
I know you are not here,
But
but
I'm
you are here to praise
present.
PSG.
Yeah, no. I'm
You are
here to
here
present.
to show PSG's
Look,
ability that they did
why
very well
don't
during
you
their
stay?
during their dominance.
Why don't we stay within what happens on the pitch of play? But if you want to play according to that, at least I'm ready for you. Look, I'm talking about what PSG are able to achieve on the pitch of play. You are talking about
What are
It
they
is
able to
impressive.
achieve on the
Is
pitch?
it not impressive
That's what?
that they manage the best point the best goal difference in the league?
What does it matter?
That's quite impressive.
When you are second
quite
and when you are
because
first,
now
I
you are
think
talking
it's
about
not
Lyon.
quite close.
Now you are talking
telling me
about
because
Lyon.
they had
You are talking
87 points.
about no. I think that's impressive.
Okay, it is.
It is. Is it not-
But
is
it
it
still
not?
didn't end there.
When you are trying to compare
it still didn't end there. the
when
title
you are trying
they-
to compare
they
two
needed.
teams
Okay,
that dominated,
okay,
do you understand? When you are
Okay.
trying to compare two teams, one is good,
yeah,
the other is also good.
sure,
But we are talking about a better team,
okay,
a team that was able to use the resources they have
okay.
to revolutionize dominance in French football.
Leon also
Now, let me
used
say
the
this.
resources they
You
had.
have been referring
They
to the
also
money
use,
aspect.
They also use.
It's true.
Okay. Let
true.
me take.
They are
let-
rich.
Let me take.
Are
you
you saying that it is a cause or it is a sin?
Let me ask you
or it is a
question.
crime
Let me
to
ask
be
you.
rich?
Let me ask you question.
And if you think
mention 5
that-
players. Mention 5 player PSG have been able to sell like from this they are present in their dominance. That they have been able to sell that brought money to them.
That brought money to
Yeah,
them.
mention
Okay,
five,
let me
five.
cite one example.
5.
Gonzalo
I'm
Guedes-
not okay.
Gonzalo Guedes was bought for how much? He was bought for 30 million euros, and after 2 seasons they sold him to Valencia for
Okay.
50 million euros.
One.
Another one is Yuri Bacic. Yuri
Okay.
Bacic, the Spaniard. The Spaniard was bought for just 60 million euros
Okay.
and was sold for 24 million euros.
Okay.
Another player is Andre Rabiot. That one, as a matter of fact, is the product of their academy. The same thing with Kingsley Coman that was sold to Juventus.
Okay.
Look, this PSG side, the
You
way
were able to
they
name
are
4.
managed.
I asked for
They are
5.
you
were able to
asked
name
you asked for 5.
Yeah, you were able to
What
name-
about Christopher Nkunku that was sold to RB Leipzig? He is also a product of their academy, and before he was sold on, he started. He played prominent role
the
in that
problem.
side.
The problem
What
most
do
of
you-
this
what you
player
don't
had.
know
The problem
is
most
that-
of this player had
what
is
they
that
have?
they could not get a stake in the team. They could not play in the team, and
Wait.
due to the fact that PSG
You
is
asked
rich,
me-
you did answer
you
the
asked
question.
me-
I'm impressed. But I'm trying to tell you that why most of these players left. It's not because they are not good or they are bad. It is because they could not see a place to stay. Because PSG do not, they don't rely on them. They don't trust
They
them.
had, as a matter of, on the contrary, they
Okay.
relied on them.
Wow.
What about Presnel Kimpembe, who is currently
You
playing
could only,
prominent?
only mention
What about
Kimpembe.
Andre Rabiot? Player move
Right,
from
I
time
agree.
to time.
But you can't compare what Lyon really did. Lyon sold players that
Who did they sell?
They-
For crying out, who?
they sold Michael Essien.
Okay, was it our product?
He was not their product, but
he was,
but,
as a matter of fact, Essien already
win.
was in the team of, he was not their product at all.
He was
Essien
not.
was standing for Bastia before they snapped him up because of their money. They were the one dictating the transfer market at that time. I agree quite all right that what transpires in the current transfer market is quite different from what transpired in that era. The most expensive player was Zidane, and I'm not sure if he was even more than 40 million pounds. Can you imagine, as good as he was? Now we are talking about a team that was buying Thiago, a team that was buying Alou Diarra, a team that was buying Jeremy Tulalan. Those are the best of the best in Ligue 1. They were snapping them. They were snapping stars up. They were picking stars up.
The same thing PSG is doing currently.
So that
the same thing PSG is doing presently.
That cancels that out.
If you want to remain the best, with it, with force, with faith.
The best,
yes,
you have to ensure that you do.
Sure, absolutely.
But
with everything
in the transfer market, and that is what PSG have been doing. Lyon also did that.
But a
I told
question,
you,
a quick
if you're talking about the most,
what happened?
The most powerful man in European football as a president,
it's 7 times. I think we should respect that.
We respect.
Okay, now you are telling me two different eras. I agree.
Okay.
But now someone did it 7. Someone could.
Okay, fine. That's the most impressive thing they could manage. Fine. I clap for them. Yes, I clap for them. But I'm presenting a team that performed better. There were a lot of records.
Better in what sense?
We are talking about
in the sense of having the highest number of points.
Yes.
Did they go unbeaten?
Is that not impressive or not?
Did they go unbeaten?
They did not go unbeaten.
Okay.
They did not manage to go unbeaten.
Okay.
But did you know that this PSG side,
okay,
all the records for the most consecutive victories?
It's not a surprise.
Oh, why shouldn't it be a surprise? Is that not impressive? 14 is the record. We are talking about Ligue, right? We are not talking about any other competition.
We are not.
Is that not impressive?
It is impressive.
How many records will I have to read out before you admit that this team
you don't need to read out the record.
They are dominating
what
the Ligue like never before.
Forget never before.
I told you about the records that Saint-Etienne were having, and Lyon claimed to be a dominant force, and they could not even manage to break all those records. Those records are just there. How many records did they break? When they were dominating, they were just managing 60-something points, 70-something.
They won the league,
and they managed.
I think the other people they won the league off, they are not dummy.
They are not dummy.
So what happened to them? We should praise that.
Okay,
you should praise that.
So we should not praise PSG.
We should praise them, but I'm telling you that PSG spent more.
Okay, Lyon also on the records. I'm putting it to you that Lyon also spent more than the other teams back in the days.
But not as much as PSG.
To remain on top.
But not as much as PSG.
But
let's
fire for fire. Toby versus Michael. Sports Tussle. That competition. Olympic Lyon 2001 to 2008 versus PSG 2013 to 2020. And that was a Tussle there. We'll go on a quick break. A quick musical break. And when we're back, we'll continue. I'll open the phone lines, take messages on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Twitter. You can start dropping your tweet at Sports Tussle on Twitter, at Sports Tussle on Twitter. On Facebook, you can go straight to Personals FM on Facebook and drop your comments. Of course, let me just read out the WhatsApp line. You can start dropping your votes. 09026721042 09026721042. Okay, we take this musical break. And this is Frontline. Nolly featuring So Clever. The title is Frontline. Oh, we fall in the front line this afternoon. So we'll be back in a jiffy.
destroy. We will blast a crater in their racial memory so deep that they will come within 1,000 clicks of this place ever again. And that too is a fact.
Okay. 1,004 bombers, 10,000 bomber right. On defending men, I pop go with them a sight. On the crazy kuchemos, move big. I got potato mirror, I got two. Oh, what you do, watching us all. Oh, what you do, watching us all. Oh, what you do, watching us all. I got potato mirror, I got two. I'm a threat to hip-hop, the culture fighting me up because I speak up. But this time around, you're gonna need to keep up. Wherever I stop is where protect, pick up. Prophets pick up, game and pick up. Raps on you walls and choice, pick up. Instead of 2 letters, God said, well, you better just do one better and simply give up. Cause we all cut from a different cloth. We all dine on a different broth. We don't fist on no king's meat, and we cast the crowns at our king's feet. As far as bass go, y'all can't compete. This team right here too strong to beat. Our income is that outcome, and that outcome is his kingdom. So go on and give me your best shot. I'm in the best spot, so when it gets hot, the son of man gon' fill up the guest slot. We walk around in fire, homie, that's hot. We don't bow to no image or gold, cause we know the dough can't save us soul. This right here is food for thought. You need to eat up, yo, not a pick up. 1,004 bomber sight, 10,000 bomber right. On where defending men, I pop go with them a soul. On the crazy kuchemos, move big. I got potato mirror, I got my two. Oh, what you do, watching us all. Oh, what you do, watching us all. Oh, what you do, watching us all. I got potato mirror, I got my two. Let's say life is a war. No, I've been dolly, left, right, left. I'm still matching on one album on Yami. I faced many challenges, they brought me down on my knees. I took prayer information, now I'm up on my feet. On the mark, the battle is not mine, the battle is the Lord. So when the devil trying to bring me down, I just tell him who the boss is. My corner balling up a ground. Quite boy less on a one nephew, he's making empty threats. Nonsense. I kneel before my God, so I can stand and face anybody. Fascinated demon. I know when my fuck I'm out, I'm one let him now didn't do. So one not two job, cause they cannot do more than Jaguar. I go one night, but more than conquerors. What I go? 1,004 bomber sight, 10,000 bomber root. On where defender men, I pop go with them a sight. On the crazy kuchemos, move big. I got potato mirror, I got my two. Oh, what you do, watching us all. Oh, what you do, watching us all. Oh, what you do, watching us all. I got potato mirror, I got my two. I had up the Nero, I had that too, just so whatever may come our way, we mother conquerors, you understand? Yo, so clever, you crazy on this one, man. You might even find out. It's your boy Knowledge, son of the most high. We're taking over.
Okay, that was Frontline. Nolly featuring So Clever. Who goes out? Who falls in the front line this afternoon? Toby Lover or Michael? PSG or Lyon? Officially, the phone lines are open. 09081 11 1067. 09081 11 1067. We'll take your vote. Toby or Michael, you can send me a message on WhatsApp as well. 090-2672-1042. 090-2672-1042. You can go straight on Twitter at Sports Tussle. At Sports Tussle on Twitter. Okay, we have our first call. Let's pick this. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
This is Folari from Olokemi.
Folari from Olomukemi.
Yes, Olomi.
Olomi, okay, from Olomi. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take your vote.
You can't compare PSG to Lyon. It's really close to me. Lyon is far better than PSG
Okay.
in kind of history, and Lyon have produced the most best academy player in French league.
Okay.
So to me, I choose Lyon ahead of them.
Okay, you choose Lyon. Okay.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much for that. First vote goes to Michael. Okay, but before we continue, some sort of breaking news here. Quickly. Where the candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC in the Ondo State governorship election, Rotimi Akeredolu, have been declared the winner of the Independent National Electoral Commission. INEC announcing the winner, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ibadan, Abel Olayinka, who was also the INEC returning officer of the Ondo State Guba election, has said Akeredolu secured the highest votes of 292,830 votes. While his major opponent, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP in Ondo State, Eyitayo Jegede, secured 195,000 votes, 195,791 votes. According to Olayinka, Governor Akeredolu's total votes margin of leads is higher than the number of council votes. Details to come in our news bulletin by 7 p.m. tonight. So officially, Akeredolu has been declared the governor, the winner of the governorship election in Ondo State. We go back to sports, Tussle.
ẹ tẹ́tí sí ìròyìn yìí ní yàjóyàjó gómìnà tó wà nípò báyìí nípínlẹ̀ Ondo Olúwarótìmí Akérédolú ní àjọ elétò ìdìbò lórílẹ̀‐èdè ti kéde gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó jáwé olúborí nínú ìdìbò sípò gómìnà tó wáyé nípínlẹ̀ náà lánàá. Akérédolú ní iye ìbò tó dín díẹ̀ ní 1,292,830 votes láti fi borí ẹni tó súnmọ́ pẹ́kípẹ́kí jùlọ nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú People's Democratic Party PDP Èyítáyọ̀ Jẹ́gẹ́dẹ́ tó ní ìbò tó dín 5 ní 1,200 195,780 votes, nígbàtí igbákejì gómìnà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí láti inú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú Z Labour Party Agboola Ajayi òun ní ìbò tó jẹ́ 1,169,127 69,127 votes. Pẹ̀lú eléyìí Akérédolú ní àjọ elétò ìdìbò ti sọ pé òun ni aráàlú tún dìbò yàn padà sípò gẹ́gẹ́ bí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo. Nígbà tí ó wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìkéde náà, gómìnà Akérédolú dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo àti ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú rẹ̀ APC fún àtìlẹ́yìn wọn. Bí ó bá ṣe ń lọ àtúmọ̀ mú wá fún yín. Ẹ ṣeun.
Okay, one other breaking news. Also, Lewis Hamilton has won his 91st Grand Prix, equaling Michael Schumacher's record after coming first at the LFA Grand Prix right here in Germany. And of course, as we speak, Rafael Nadal is leading the second set of the French Open final, 5-2. He won the first set since love. Now leading 5-2, he's searching for his 100th career title win, and of course looking to equal Roger Federer's 28th Grand Slam title. So it's a day of records, and of course record will also be set today between Toby Loba and of course Michael. Okay, let's pick our second call. And good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Kunle from Idumota.
Okay, Kunle from Idumota, Lagos.
Yeah.
You're welcome on board.
Lyon is far better than PSG to me.
Lyon is better than PSG to you.
Lyon have produced one of the most talented players in the world, and they have good academy.
Okay.
So PSG is all about money. You can use, like, comparing Lyon to PSG is like using sunshine compared to PFC.
All right. Thank you. All right, thank you, Kunle, all the way from Idumota. Can still cast your votes. but most importantly on the performance of the Tusslers. That is most important. Not on the team, but on the another call here. Oh, well, we lost that. Like I said, most importantly on the performance of the Tusslers, not on the team. 09081111067, 09081111067, or 08080101067. Okay, let me take something from Facebook. Before then, let me pick this call. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Yes. Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Your name?
I would like to. Yes, my name is I'm Lyon from Bodija.
Okay, Lyon from Bodija.
Yes, and I would like to put up my vote for Mikel Dami.
Okay, for Mikel Dami.
Yes, for Mikel, for Lyon's dominance in the French league.
All right, thank you. Okay, Mikel Dami. All callers so far has given all their votes to Lyon, meaning by the vote, Mikel might be leading by the call. Okay, let's head straight to Facebook. Oluwato Biloba HM Junior said PSG is not up to Lyon level for that. Lyon is the real boss. Why PSG came up with money strength? That means, hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, your name and where you calling from?
My name is Peter.
Peter from?
Songo.
Okay,
Songo. You're asking Peter from Songo.
Okay, Peter from Songo. Who are you voting for?
I'm voting for Lyon.
You're voting for Lyon.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Peter from Songo. Okay, Oluwato Biloba Jr. on Facebook. So if Lyon have the same financial support, wow, PSG will always be at their back. To me, Lyon is the real boss. You can still be part of this 09081111067 or 08080101067. Keep dropping your vote. Michael versus Toby, Lyon versus PSG. Okay, let me go straight to WhatsApp to see what is on WhatsApp. And at the moment, this one says, my vote goes to Toby Loba. I think I love his energy. On WhatsApp, one vote for Toby Loba. Okay, this one is saying, good evening, bro. I agree with Michael Ocon. Where is PSG without money? Pulisic from Bashan. So vote on WhatsApp. This one goes to Michael. This one goes to Michael. Goes to Lyon. I got this one from Defense Marshal. It says, in as much as my mind is voting for Lyon 2001 to 2008, but Toby Loba has convinced me enough on PSG 2013 to 2020. I vote for Toby Loba. WhatsApp vote, Toby 2. Toby takes that vote. 09081111067 or 08080101067. Olympic Lyon versus PSG.
So, Toby, you are representing Team PSG. So, quick one on that. In 2019, Lille coach, Christophe Garcia, he said something, and the atmosphere at which he said that was even the surprise because they beat PSG 5-1 in that game. But after that game, he said they will be champions. Everyone knew that from the first week. In a game, they won 5-1. A French journalist also, I think that was around 2016, that was the season where PSG won with, I think, 32 points or so. He said there are two championships, PSG and everyone else. So taking into cognizance that if you look at Lyon's reign during those 7 wins, about 4 of those titles went into either the second week of the season. I mean, the second to the last week of the season or the last week of the season. Do you not think with this seemingly easy dominance, does it not discredit the 6/7 wins? I mean, 6 out of 7 wins of PSG in this era. The dominance, does it not discredit it?
Thank you very much. It doesn't in any way. If you think money buys success automatically, then you have to consider Queen's Park Rangers in England. I think they have some lessons to teach, and you have some things to learn from them. And also, Anzi Makachkala. They were also another side that had the takeover and they thought they could just spend anyhow. This is a team that has money, but yet with very good strategy. They understand it's a traditional PSG and a traditional Ligue 1 side. It's not as if this is the first time they'll be winning the league or the first time they'll be having dominance. If you put into consideration how they have been able to manage their finances with the existence of FFP, you have to give kudos to them. Other teams also are spending. Monaco are spending. Lyon are spending. But PSG have been judicious in their spending. They bought Marco Verratti and morphed him into a world beater. This is Marco Verratti that makes the team of the season almost every year. They bought him at the age of 19 in 2012 for just 12 million euros. And yet people will be saying, oh, PSG are spending millions, PSG are spending millions. What about Andrea Rabiot? What about Alphonse Areola? This is another goalkeeper they produced from the academy. They have been able to combine the wealth. Just like I said earlier, is it their fault that they are rich? No, it's not their fault. But there are rules. There are like FFP, and UEFA has been checkmating any team that is trying to overspend. And they have been able to balance their books. So you have to give kudos to them. And other teams that are crying foul, they have only not been able to manage their resources. Because just like I said earlier, when Lyon dominated too, they were the one who were dictating the pace in the transfer market. The records are there.
All right, good one from Toby. Okay.
So, for you, Mikel, Lyon, right? Mikel Dami, all right. During the reign of Lyon, the signs were there that their powers were waning gradually, but Michel Aulas failed to take cognizance of it. Now, he showed apparent lack of. It was not let me put it in a way. He was like he showed lack of ambition. The team was dominating, but they were not ambitious. So now I'm putting it to you, as a man supporting that dominant era. Do you think that era could have been able to stretch further, maybe beyond 7 years, if Michel Aulas managed the team better? Because it was a team of superstars. Any way you look at it, they had Juninho Panemukano at a certain point. They had Sonny Anderson, who was banging in goals. So do you think if they were ambitious, they could have stretched that dominance further? Maybe we will still be talking about a Lyon era right now and not a PSG era. Because you look at that Lyon team, maybe they could do better than what they did. What do you think?
Yeah, I absolutely agree, because looking at what they did between the space of 2001 to 2008, winning this title 7 straight time, and every club has this its philosophy based on the owner of the team, and they, like I said earlier, Lyon sold a lot of their stars. They did depend on the money that comes in.
But they were rich.
Pocket. They were, but being rich does not say they should not. They became a selling club, you know. Where they didn't care about the future, because if they did care about the future, they could.
That means they were not a perfect team. That means they were not. That means they didn't have foresight. Look at them right now.
They won it 7 straight time. We should praise that. And
but they won it unconvincingly also.
You can't say I disagree. because their first, it was only in the 2001, 2002 they managed to win it on the last day of the season. All other season they won the league before then. So you can't,
Are you sure of that?
You can't say it's unconvincing.
Are you sure of that?
I'm not really sure, but I know about out of the seven. I won't say yes, because out of the seven,
Yeah.
in 2000 and 2003 they won it before the last.
Okay, let me leave you. Let me leave your partner to counter that.
They had it. So you can't ask me if I'm sure of that. But what I'm quite sure of is that the philosophy of Aulas mattered in this.
Okay, we'll start collating necessary results for that. Why before he counters 09081111067 or 08080101067. You can still vote for either Lyon or PSG or Michael or Toby Lover. You can send me a message on WhatsApp 090818090. Okay, let me pick you before I drop that. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you calling from?
This is Ligue for Muslim.
Okay, Ligue for Muslim. Okay.
Lyon is far better than PSG.
Lyon is better than PSG.
I support Mike.
Okay, you support Mike. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, 090 09026721042. That's our WhatsApp number. Okay, I got this one from J Sam on WhatsApp, and he says, I go with Lyon. Another vote for Michael via WhatsApp. Okay, while we are waiting results, let me also take one or two more from while we are waiting, one or two more from Facebook. I got this one from Chi Gozi and I said Lyon, they achieved it's giving his vote to Lyon. According to he said they achieved impressive domestic dominance despite not having a huge financial power like PSG. PSG success was very much expected. Akinele Faith says I go with Lyon as well. So we're stopping there for the vote while we expect the result from the moderators, from the judges, and of course we give the announcement of who goes to the next round and who crashes at the front line. Son of breaking news, Naby Keita have tested positive for COVID-19. Liverpool midfielder Naby Keita tested positive for COVID-19. Not too good a time for Liverpool fans. On the French Open, we are in the third set. Rafael Nadal has taken the first 2 sets. This love 6-2. And now the third set, Novak Djokovic is leading by 1 love. The fourth set, as we speak. Yesterday, Iga Swiatek won the French Open. Unseeded Iga Swiatek won the French Open yesterday, beating Sofia Kenin. Okay, and I told you that Lewis Hamilton has won his 91st F1 title after winning the LFA Grand Prix today. I was saying Iga Swiatek defeated Sofia Kenin 6-4, 6-1 in straight set. Unseeded coming into the tournament, defeated the Australian Open champion. It was history. At 54 in the world, Swiatek is the lowest ranked woman ever to win the French Open and the second unseeded champion in 4 years after Yelena Ostapenko in 2017. She's also the youngest Roland Garros winner since Monique Seles in 1992. The result is out. Now let's go. Wow. PSG. George One is given Tobiloba 62%. George One is given Michael 61%. George 2 is given Tobiloba 52%. While George 1 has given Michael 51%. Come on, I've just cut out my (62-61). George 1 awarding. Of course, we had 51-52 for George 2. Get it the total now. Okay, get it the total now. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody has to go home from the front line. And going out of this competition, ladies and gentlemen, just 2.5% difference. 1.5. Michael Oko got 86.5%. Why Tobiloba got 88%. This is the tightest we've ever had. Game 5 of the first ever Sport Tussle competition. I have to say a very big thank you for guys for coming on board because our next program must come. And of course, congratulations to Tobiloba edging down 1.5%. That was the tightest we ever had. Of course, guys, thank you for coming. And of course, Game 6 next week. Dario Louis, quickly let's sign out and let's go straight because of the next program. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. Thanks, our dear listeners, sir.
Oh, yeah, of course, Ola.
It's good to be back in the studio. Let's go watch Nadal crush Djokovic.
Okay, you've had the guys. Of course, many thanks to my producer, Babatunde Tiamanyu, for everybody that have called in on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Twitter, and of course, the callers. Thank you so much for being part of this. Until next week, Sunday, when we come again for Game 6 of the first ever Sport Tussle, I say, enjoy the end of the day. I remain Raymond to look at the Sport Illuminator and have a blissful week.